Evening update. All the insulation is done and the board is now on the back. Now we used the Caravan board supplier who neglected to tell us that these were out of stock and didn't post our stuff for like 8 days. And all they needed to do was say, oh, do you want a slightly different design? And we would have been done this a week ago. But there you go. So, I mean, you can't even tell from here, and it's getting wallpapered anyway. So it's all starting to come together. Hey, another little update, look. Last bit of the roof to do. The roof lining is in, the back is on. We are cooking on gas. So let me talk you through what we are actually doing here. That is the frame where the insulation goes. You can see there's insulation in here. I take the insulation out, I glue it with the green stuff quite well. I push it back in and then I do all of the insulation. So all the insulation is glued in as well. Then we put the board on, then we put some screws in and then we prop it as well. The reason we're using screws is because it's just virtually impossible to get the boards on and to stay in place without them. And this isn't the final interior, so it's okay. We can clean up any work that we've done with screws, and I'd rather put screws in and know that the boards are secure and not coming down overnight than risk stapling it, because the green glue that we're using expands slightly. So don't worry about any mess that is anywhere, because you won't see it in the final finish. Everything is being wallpapered, and you will like the wallpaper that we're doing on both the walls and the ceiling. The ceiling wallpaper is something very special that Mrs. G has arranged from Sweden. And if it's coming from Sweden, then you know it must be good. Right, Colin's just cutting the last board while I glue in the last pieces of insulation. And then, by the end of tonight, all the interior is lined. And that is a big step in my book. Very glad to be seeing it like this. And then Colin almost cut his finger off, so we had to drive to A&E in Birmingham. I always start my days working on the motorhome by driving this route, and you can see the sun is once again desperately trying to get through those weird straight lines in the sky. But it's probably nothing. It's probably nothing, isn't it? It's probably just normal. What's the temperature? 10 degrees. It's pretty chilly for almost May. Look at that. It's trying, but it's not being allowed to get through, is it? You'll have to excuse the hoodie, it's because I'm now a terrorist. This car's going for an MOT. Let me talk you through what we've done so far. So it needed rear brake pads, all the wheels and tyres. So what we've done is we've done front discs and pads, and they've been upgraded to dimpled and grooved discs and pads from Mintex. Not a sponsorship, because they aren't replying to my emails, but I really rate those on the Volvos. And then on the back have we got new discs? No, we haven't got new discs because the discs are okay, but we've got new pads. I don't know if you can see in there. Where's the pad? There it is, new pads. And you may be thinking, Geoff, your tyre's really old. Yeah, it is. It's from September 2013. But the problem that I've got is my lock-in wheel nut, the actual key for it is broken. But Luke said if I can get the car down to him, he can do it. Which means what we can do, instead of changing the tyres, is we can put on this set of wheels and tyres, which means we have brand new tyres, all refreshed brakes. It's had a service, it's had a coolant flush, I think. It's had an oil change. We've done the filters. So this car with a fresh battery should fire into life, and that means I'm going to be able to drive it properly for the first time. I haven't driven this car yet since I bought it. So today's the day. It gets an MOT, it goes on the road. Then I'm going to move some good bits over from the brown car. And then this is going to be Geoff's daily transport. That's the plan anyway. So let's see if we can get the tyres pumped up and get it started. Oh, and if you're wondering about this car and its overheating problem, I'm going to do a video on that as well. So that'll be coming maybe later today. But I've got to get going with this because Filky Fun is on his way up and it's motorhome day. So this is going for an MOT while we do motorhome day. last day with the Metro, taking this off to Droitwich train station so that the owner, the new owner, can have it. He's been on a 6-hour train all the way down from, like, well, 333 miles away. Told you that number was following me around. Right, I'll get the Metro off to him, and that's it. Goodbye, Metro. Didn't last long, did it? Look at this, boys. Gold Toyota Previa. That is beautiful. Twin sunroof. Yes. That's a Volvo. That's a Volvo. That's everything we dream about. I'm going to walk past it. Oh, your lucky day, boys. We're going to get to see a Previa in the flesh. Has it got 25 people in it, or is that just the seats? Good morning. Motorhome update. It's Thursday, I think. I've got Phil on site, but only a little bit. We're sort of resetting and working out what needs doing next. And he's gone down to look at a welding job. So I've lost him already. Let me show you where we got to last night before Colin injured himself. Colin is okay, by the way. If you're squeamish, look away now. This was his finger. He's done a good job on it. They've glued it back together. He's going to survive. He has left a mark in the motorhome after the Stanley incident. Right, this is how we're looking today. Look at this. We've got the back boards on, the side boards are on, and the roof is done. And although Phil wasn't involved in this, Phil was very worried indeed, that he would turn up and find a complete bodge job. And to quote Phil, he said it's 100% better than he was expecting. So that is good. So we got to tidy up a few extra bits. I got to cut the piece that Colin failed to do last night because he cut his finger instead. There's a piece to do at the front there. So I'm going to get those done. And more excitingly, I'm waiting for a text from Luke down at the garage to tell me that he's managed to fix the handbrake on, not my brown Volvo at the back here, but my other one, the one with a manual gearbox. He swapped all the wheels over, even though we had broken lug nuts, we had broken locking wheel nuts. And this one, not this one, the other one, that's in better condition than this one, should have an MOT by the end of the day. I'm very excited about owning and driving my new manual XC70. And in a minute, I'm going to fix this based on what you've said to me in comments. So that's exciting as well. We're going to see what the problem is by going through your comments and trying to fix that car. 7 Series I'm not sure about. This isn't a car video. This is a motorhome update. The paint is on the way. We've ordered the paint. Bradite, I believe it's called. They use it for, or they have used it for aircraft, and I think it's made in Coventry. So a bit of heritage there with the paint that we've got coming to finish the van. Mrs. G has chosen the wallpaper, and it is strawberry themed for the kitchen area. So I really feel like we're making progress now, but I'm not going to make any progress if I keep filming. So I'll make some progress and then I'll film. All right, so we're finishing out Thursday. I'm done concluding the video. Quiet. Just had a chat about this. So that is the end of this video. I don't know which video this was. I've ruined my hands again. I'll show you where we've got to at the end of Thursday. Phil's back, by the way. He's been away for a few days. Good to have him back.
I just told you.
What have I just told you? What have I just told you? At the tail end of Thursday, Phil's still trying to unglue the stapler, which has somehow managed to glue itself together. Which wasn't me, because I haven't used it, as Phil well knows, because I've used screws instead.
Literally just talked to you about it.
So that is all. We're all lined, look at this. We're all lined. We've got some more of this to do, which is filling the gaps so we can wallpaper. But it's starting to come back together, which is nice. I've done an absolutely terrible job at the front there, but thankfully that's behind where my mattress is going to be. So if anybody... I shouldn't have shown them that, should I? Because no one's ever going to see it again. So we'll put it out there that the front is lined, but it's a really awkward contour. It's a really awkward shape at the front. So I'll leave the camera zoomed out so you can't properly see it. And that is... Are you shooting me with a staple gun?
Huh?
You've got a lot of editing to do. Right, thanks very much, everybody, for watching. You're wondering whether my brown car got an MOT. Did it work? I don't know whether my brown car got an MOT. I know Luke was working on the handbrake because these Volvos have got terrible handbrakes. And we'll find out tomorrow. Thank you very much for watching this. I don't know if this update was any good. I think part 16 is probably rubbish. But blood, sweat and tears went into part 16. So that's that. Part 17 is going to be better, isn't it, Phil?
Yeah, the best is yet to come.
That's what they say. Thanks for watching. Just thinking we won't end the video like that. We'll end the video with these sheep because more sheep have been added to the field, because the donkeys, apparently, they just eat grass until it makes them ill. They don't actually stop eating grass, and then they get something that's really bad for them.
Laminitis.
Was that what it was called? Laminitis.
Horses get them too.
So, but I thought donkeys were more intelligent than that. So the sheep have been brought in.
Go on, just do a panning vision and say how many vehicles did these sheep come in? How many loads?
How many trailers did it take to bring all these sheep down here? I wish we'd filmed them coming out.
It's kind of ludicrous.
It was like a comedy sketch. It was so funny. They came out of one trailer and they just kept coming. It was hilarious, wasn't it? It was a real highlight.
Not a big trailer.
It was not a big
Like
trailer.
A
Hey, that one's been shaved like a lion. Look at that. What's going on with that one?
Can you just take a picture of the back seats of my car?
Yeah.
I gave your kids a lift earlier.
Phil's got all this to come. All of this. He has got a lot of editing to do. When his child is older and when he's had another one, he'll understand that you cannot keep a car clean. And you say, oh yeah, well my kids won't be allowed to eat in the car. Your wife will let them eat in the car because she's soft. Anyway, the donkeys, yeah, they just eat until they get ill, which I find really strange. I don't know what the sheep are eating in that hedge, but it's the same thing that the little sheep were eating. Oh, there's more sheep in this field as well. I don't know where these guys came from. This field was previously just the mum and her two boys. Now there's loads of them, look. Mum's over there. Oh yeah, the boys have had their wings clipped now, look, with all these other guys in there. They've lost their confidence. So they're sat over there with mum now. Sorry guys, you were getting all boisterous and then look, the whole family's here now. Love it. I just sit here and film sheep all day. If any of these sheep can wallpaper, then they've got a job, because that's the next thing and I'm not looking forward to it. It's children, honestly. Try taking them to the beach. You wait till you've got two kids and
You've got a motorhome.
Wait till you've got two kids and you go to the beach. Honestly, you come back with more of it in your car than you see at the sea. Right, nice sky tonight, which is not how the day started, so I'm happy about that. Thanks for watching.